The NFL playoffs are here.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, first down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll set up a throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Back to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Credit the Giants' defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
Haven't been a corner that's worked this so far.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now with 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle from 13 yards out. And the Vikings will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Now Andrews. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
This is a great decision right
Yo, what's good? Welcome to the stream.
And he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Akers, 75 yards. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go now.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Hayes. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
But first, let's take a look ahead to Sunday's action in the NFC. A 3-6 battle that ought to be a good one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears squaring off against the Los Angeles Rams.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll look to throw again. That's out to the flat for Akers. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 4.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. This is caught by Waddle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. And now out comes Minnesota. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. Connecting with Andrews. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. Now the Vikings will continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.
Hey, we got more football to play, fellas.
Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs and is brought to you by EA Sports.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hayes. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll look to throw now on first down. That is incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23. A good pickup there at 22. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 6 now, as they've got it as we resume action. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game.
The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Staying on his feet, forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd up. And out comes Minnesota. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 1. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jalen Waddle 42 yards. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll set up a throw. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Mark Andrews from 13 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's only able to get it up to about the 2-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's got to complete to Waddle. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Joe Tryon, his 2nd sack of the night.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
On the give, this is Akers. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 6 coming up. Looking to throw. He'll dump this off to Akers. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And we'll get this up just shy of the 30. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now a first throw here in overtime. Out to his left. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way. Couldn't try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Now back to throw. On the move to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice start for them here to overtime, and maybe the plan here is don't do anything too crazy. Don't try for some big play, Charles. Just move the chains, put the pressure on the defense.
Well, these early first downs are certainly nice confidence builders as they begin overtime because even though you've just played 4 quarters, the feeling's entirely different when you take the field in OT because you just want to settle in as you suggested, keep the ball moving, and rely on your opponent to make that first big mistake.
They'll go again here with Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. Back to throw here. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit.
And now we've got a review here. All challenges in overtime, of course, initiated by the replay official here in the stadium.
Play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. A touchdown does not end it, remember, but it sure would give them a leg up. It's 1st and goal here. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And with just 9 seconds left in overtime, we get whistles and a timeout. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. They're able to put 3 on the... The Vikings will continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.
Easy work today, fellas. And we just getting started.
Man, I'm so sore, but it's all worth it though.
Gotta hit that massage table.
Win or go home, and we ain't going home.
Yeah, ain't done yet.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Vikings and the Rams under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran. They'll come out throwing here on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his left. Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have struck first in this NFC title game. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it 2nd and 7. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the handoff, it's Akers. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Second and 9 now. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. He got 29 yards that time. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Mark Andrews, an 18-yard touchdown grab. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdowns. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw caught by Andrews. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second and 3. Being chased out left. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Well, we're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Peck. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Waddle from 6 yards away. And the Vikings are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing,
Vikings now heading on to the field. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Steps away to his left. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. And that forces a 4th down situation. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They'll look to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. 20! And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Being chased out left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like...
And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched.
Yeah, ain't done yet.
Madden football is the home.
And now out comes Minnesota. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Mark Andrews with a first touchdown of the Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Vikings need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd.
Here we go, set.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end, Andrews.
So that does it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 62.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we are ready to return to Super Bowl 62 action. Start of the second quarter, here we go. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Akers diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's playing. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 15. Forced out to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Hayes. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now...
There he goes, right side. A big play there for Minnesota. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a run with Akers. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And quickly they get to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Price. Touchdown, Vikings. From 6 yards away. And the Vikings add 6 to their lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line and tackled there. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Price. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Mark Andrews. His 2nd touchdown in this Super Bowl. And the Vikings are starting.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
And he will have a Viking 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike.
Dancing to his left.
But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him.
And we got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Back to throw here.
There goes a deep ball. End zone.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a...
Come on, fellas, we going out tonight.
Yeah, baby!
Hey, what's up, champ? That was all you. Top of the world now.
Ooh, let me get my hands on that Lombardi.
Hey, we eating somewhere tonight? Let's do it. Rook is paying. Club dub, baby!
Super Bowl champions. I like the sound of that.
Put on a show for the whole world tonight.
Definitely need the music turned up.
We're made for that spotlight. My phone is blowing up right now.
Ooh, let me get my hands on that Lombardi.
Hey, coach, we need to see you dancing.
Woo-hoo-hoo! You balled out, bro!
Come on, fellas, we going out tonight.
Yo! This parade about to be wild!